Don't Stop Believin' by Journey, almost 40 years later. Why do we all still love this song so much?
I don't know. Why?
Well, let's go. I'm gonna tell you why. Come on!
Geeky Classic Rock.
Hey guys, my name is Kiki, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. What I like to do is talk about anything and everything classic rock. And if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, if you like stuff about classic rock, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, as well as the like button, because that helps me here in the YouTube algorithm world. And also, please hit the little ding dong bell so you can get notified every single time I upload a video, and you will become part of the Kiki Classic Rock family. I love being part of this family. I do. To this day, millions and millions of people around the entire world still listen to Journey and still love their anthem song, Don't Stop Believin'. We all know it's true, especially the Journey junkies. But why is Journey's most favorite song, Don't Stop Believin', still loved by all of us 40 years later? Well, let's just take a dive in and let's go ahead and see and find out why. Journey, Journey, Journey. Personnel changes, monster hits, sold out tours all of the time. But why is there that one song by Journey that still gets to all of us to this very day? That still always gets all of us out of our seats and just makes us want to do fist pumps every single time we hear this song. Don't Stop Believin'. Journey's 7th studio album, Escape, was released on July 17th of 1981, and come on, we all know it was packed with subsequent hits. Stone in Love, that hit number 13. Open Arms got to number 2 on the Billboard 100, and Who's Crying Now got to number 4, which beat out Don't Stop Believin's chart placement at number 9. Number 9. That is insane. Now let's go ahead and get into some crazy history about Don't Stop Believin'. In 2007, the humongously, wildly successful TV show The Sopranos was coming to an end, and what better way to end a long-running series than to have a mob hit and a Journey song. If you recall the final scene of The Sopranos, Tony, the late James Gandolfini, was looking through the jukebox that was next to him on the table, and the camera stopped on him looking at Heart's song, Who Will You Run To? Now, as the camera angle stayed there for a bit, you thought that Tony was going to pick that Heart song to play. But nope, it was not that simple. Neil Schon, Jonathan Cain, and Steve Perry wrote the song Don't Stop Believin'. Kiki, what the heck does that have to do with Tony sitting at a table looking at a jukebox? Well, hold on a minute, I'm getting there. Producers had to ask Neil, Jonathan, and Steve if it would be okay if they could use the song Don't Stop Believin' for the final scene of The Sopranos. Neil and Jonathan, they were really cool with it, but then enter Steve Perry. He had to be the deciding factor, and he said, wait a minute, back up the tomato truck for just 1 second, I gotta think about this one. So Steve Perry actually held out on his decision for a few weeks, and he said, the only way I'm going to allow the song Don't Stop Believin' to be used in the ending scene of The Sopranos is that I have to know exactly how the song is going to be used. That seems fair. And it gets to the fact that Steve is just a little possessive of his band's biggest hit. Get it? Hit? Sopranos? Okay. David Chase, he actually wrote and produced The Sopranos, told Steve how the song was going to be used in the ending scene of The Sopranos. So Steve heard it, he loved it, and he gave his blessing and okay to use it. Yay! Producers wanted to use the song Don't Stop Believin' so bad that they waited until 3 days before the finale was set to air on HBO to get Steve's answer. And eventually they did get the answer that they wanted. If you don't remember the ending scene of The Sopranos, go ahead and watch it. I think we kind of know that Tony did get whacked. And we have to remember that The Sopranos 2007 episode was not the first TV show to use the song Don't Stop Believin'. In 2003, it was in Scrubs. In 2005, it was in The Family Guy. And let's not forget that it was also used in the quote-unquote wedding scene for Adam Sandler in The Wedding Singer. Adam's character, Robbie Hart, was supposed to marry marry Linda, and Don't Stop Believin', the violin version, was used as the wedding entrance song. And Robbie didn't marry Linda, but this actually brought the song Don't Stop Believin' right out to the forefront once again. Britain's once wildly popular TV show, The X Factor, used the song. The LA Dodgers actually took on the song Don't Stop Believin' as their song, and Steve Perry was not happy about that because he is a huge San Francisco Giants fan. Steve Perry actually met Larry Bayer in 2008. Now, Larry is the CEO of the San Francisco Giants, and Steve told Larry, "I don't like the fact that the Dodgers are using my song for their anthem song. So Larry, what do you think about you guys using my song as your song?" And since 2010, the San Francisco Giants have taken on the song Don't Stop Believin' as their anthem song. And this just goes to prove that when Steve Perry talks, absolutely everybody listens. We cannot forget about the TV show Glee using Don't Stop Believin' a whole bunch of times. Actually, they used that song in their pilot program, and then they used it 5 more times after. And by Glee glomming onto this song, it definitely brought a whole new demo and a whole new slew of listeners and lovers of the song Don't Stop Believin'. Oh, and hi, can we please enter into the year 2012 and go into look at the movie Rock of Ages? Julianne Howe and Diego Boneta actually spew their hormones all over that stage as they sing Don't Stop Believin' to each other. And in the back room, Tom Cruise is actually spewing something else as he's with his date, I guess, and then he becomes so overwhelmingly jealous that the audience is yelling and screaming for his competition basically on stage that he stops his spewing and he gets out of that back room immediately. And to even solidify the song even more in the movie Rock of Ages, there's a baboon who is absolutely loving the song Don't Stop Believin' as he's smiling and clapping. His name was Hey Man, and Tom Cruise actually gave the baboon his name for the movie. So Don't Stop Believin', Tom Cruise, Julianne Howe, Diego Boneta, and a baboon. It just makes a great Don't Stop Believin' sandwich, don't you think? So what is it? What is that thing that has put the song Don't Stop Believin' in countless TV shows, movies, and sports arenas? Is it the lyrics? Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard? Now, Jonathan Cain actually takes claim to that line as he struggled when he lived in Hollywood. Jonathan was living in Hollywood at the time while he was trying to make it in the music business, and it was hard. He almost gave up when his dad said to him, "You know what, Jonathan, you have to keep pushing, you gotta keep going, we believe in you." And Jonathan, don't stop believing. Ding, ding, ding. Hey, Neil and Steve, let's turn that passion and emotion from when I was a kid trying to make it back in Hollywood. Let's make that into a song. Sure, Jonathan, let's do it. So could that be it? Maybe. How about the part of the song where it says, "A singer in a smoky room, the smell of wine and cheap perfume"? How many of us remember our clubbing days when everybody was allowed to smoke inside of a nightclub and everybody was allowed to wear imitation Giorgio and Love's Baby Soft? Now, guys, it's a crime to wear imitation anything. And it should have been a crime then, too. And those words also make you think about that singer in that smoky room doing whatever and whatever they can to make it big, just like Jonathan Cain. It's a big circle, guys. It's just one big circle. Or could it be how the keyboards and the drums and the guitars just collide with each other and give us absolute perfection? Or is it how Steve Perry just screams out somewhere in the night and all of the instruments come in and they just give monstrous screams and it just seems like it makes it okay for us to scream during the song as well? Is it that? Or is it how Steve Perry just seemingly belted out every single note of that song whenever he was live, and he would just run across one side of the stage and then maybe saunter and walk across the other side of the stage, and it was just as if he was meant to be on every single stage he was on at every point during his time with Journey? Could it be that? Could it be how Steve Perry's long flowing hair at that time just moved back and forth, and it seemed like it was also a part of the song when he sang it? Personally, I think it was a collaboration of everything I just said, along with the organization and showmanship of Ross Valerie, Steve Smith, Jonathan Cain, Neil Schon, and Steve Perry, and just how amazing they all were together at that time. And honestly, no one can ever deny that that group of Journey members will always be ingrained in our hearts and our souls, and whenever we sing the song or yell the song, Don't Stop Believin', all those great memories will come along with it too. Even today, in 2020, tons of hospitals sang Don't Stop Believin' to their patients as they left those hospital doors healthy once again. And I think that the song Don't Stop Believin' is so wildly popular still to this very day across all demos all over the world, because it just means so many different things to so many different people. How can one song have so many different meanings? But I think this is one of those songs that just does. When I'm stuck, I catch myself saying to myself, why do I keep doing what I do? Is it worth it? Should I stop? You know what? When I'm getting these thoughts in my head, I just turn on the song, turn up the song, and it just makes me think about all the positivity around me and how blessed I truly am. Thank you so much, Journey, for giving us this song, Don't Stop Believin'. Isn't it crazy? It's gonna be crazy for them to think how this song is just gonna keep going on and on and on and on. That is what Don't Stop Believin' means to me. But you know what? Let us know in the comments down below what the song Don't Stop Believin' by Journey means to you.
Hey Kiki and the crazy guy Al, this is Mark from Baltimore. So recently I was asked, what does the song Don't Stop Believin' mean to me? So back in 1981 when the song first came out, I was going through a couple of life struggles in school, a couple deaths in the family, parents divorced, so I kind of adopted that song to get through the struggles in life. It even means so much to me that I have it tattooed right here on my person so I can see it every day. It's in here, in the heart. So anyone out there struggling in life, DSB, don't stop believing. See ya.
Let us know in the comments down below what this song means to you. You heard what it means to me, but I want to know what it means to you. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out. I totally appreciate it. Have a great day, a great night, a great weekend, a great everything. And as always, remember, don't forget to keep rocking. And don't forget, of course, to don't stop believing.